And there's all this keyframe data that we corrected baked onto the skeleton. The next part, oh, it's waving hi. Yes, bye for now, because the next video shows how to relate this cleaned up motion capture data that's related to the human IK or whatever animation system you might be using in your own application to your character to control your character in Maya or in Unity. And once you get it controlled in Maya, you can export the clip into Unity or Unreal. You're going to do the same process here. Make this a human IK character, and then the motion capture data will flow onto this character, and you continue animating the way you want in this application or exporting to other applications. Open up the human IK. If you don't see this tab, it would be under Window, Animation Editor's Human IK. Create a skeleton. And skeleton might not fit. Skeleton might be too small or too big. You scale up or down that character's skeleton by using this input field. I'm going to move over my character, selecting it all in the outliner and centering it within the skeleton. While I'm here, go into shading, X-ray joints to see the joints inside the character. And this is a pretty close fit. I'm going to move down this shoulder. Maybe I'll rotate it a little bit. I'm going to then look at the hand and elbow. Elbow's where it should be. I'm going to have to, let's see, maybe move back. Maybe move back this shoulder a little bit to make it fit better in the hand. Going to move the hand over and then click this button to make all the same changes on the other side. Just like that. The next step is to connect the polygon mesh to the skeleton. You do that by going to the outliner, selecting all the polygons within the outliner, window outliner, and if you've missed a few like I did, just go back and reselect them. And shift click on the skeleton at the hip, then go to rigging, skin, bind skin. You open up definitions tab. You might see a little yellow right here. Don't worry about yellow messages. When it's green, it's great. When it's yellow, it should be okay. When it's red, then you have an issue to look into. Now you could go to source clip, control rig, and this character can be animated using the control rig. The character can pick something up from the ground and you can pose it. I'm not interested in posing it this way. Now that it's related using human IK, instead of a control rig, we're going to relate the motion capture data to this character. Switching back to none, save your file, and you're ready for the next step. Save your file as a different name just in case something happens. You want that ability to jump right back without having to go through all these steps. Import your motion capture character, file import, and select your motion capture character. And that's the one that was all rigged up. And this character will drive our character, and then all these keys will be baked onto our character skeleton. You don't even need the mesh. You could delete the mesh if you wanted, because we're interested in the motion capture data, and that lives on the skeleton. This is character 1, and this imported one gets the name of the file, which is mode2a and character 1. You'll select your character, and for its source, select the imported character, mocap A, character 1. And now you can see, look, our character, it knows how to do all that funky animation projected onto our character. And you can see the scale didn't matter because human IK takes care of the scale. The next step is to just bake all this motion onto our character because we don't want to have to be dependent upon this imported character for puppeting our real character. Select the skeleton, click this button, bake to skeleton. And when it's all done, you could select this imported motion capture character. You select it at the hip joint, press delete, And you can see your character is now being controlled by all that motion capture keys baked onto its skeleton. And from here, you can follow the steps in the first video to clean up the motion on this character.